Metcalf to Pittsburgh deal was not under the radar, and I wish more than anything Brian was here to talk about it. Actually, the news broke right after we finished recording last week's episode, and he went crazy when it happened. So that obviously is a big one. Again, we talked about Geno to Vegas. Those are going to be fascinating to see with those former Seattle players are now with new homes there and how they match up. The biggest one with DK in Pittsburgh is going to be interesting to see how he's going to work with Pickens there, because everybody, I don't know if you've seen all the memes across the internet where it's just like the two of them lining up to fight referees and all this stuff with like just the craziness. But if those guys can get along with whatever quarterback ends up throwing them the football, it will be fascinating to see if it is going to be Russell Wilson throwing to DK again. But is that going to work in Pittsburgh for you, Reed?
The internet's undefeated. The memes are so good, man. Like Mike Tomlin calling HB dive and DK and George are like fighting DBs down the field, or it was like a wrestling match and it was like DK or George Pickens when DK asked to wear number 14 because they both wear 14. I can't wait to see what happens. But hey, I mean, that's two of the most above the rim, just throw it up, F it, they're down there somewhere. That's like literally the definition of these two wide receivers. And I look, if I think Tomlin's addicted to locker room cancers or just locker room people who are labeled as a locker room problem.